Hey, friends. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. Come join me, your host, Nicole, for some hope-filled conversations about heartfelt entertainment that makes your heart swing. Hey, Hallmarkies. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. I'm your host, Nicole, and today I'm joined for the first time by my new friends, Amy and Garry from Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com time to chat about To Die For, a Hannah Swensen Mystery, starring, of course, Alison Sweeney, Victor Webster, and Barbara Niven. It was written by Alison Sweeney and directed by the Postable's very own Crystal Lowe. When Hannah's customer and Dolores' theater rival is murdered, Hannah must find her killer in order to save her mother's reputation. Chad and Hannah's romance blossoms. Welcome to the podcast, Amy and Garry.
Thank you so much for having us. We're really excited to be
Of
here.
course. Yes.
Chat with you, all things Hallmark.
Yes, I am so excited to have y'all on. I've been catching up on a couple of your episodes, and your podcast is fantastic.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
Of
We
course,
love your
yes.
podcast also. We were so thrilled when you asked us. It was just,
Oh, thank you.
we're
Yeah.
really excited.
Yes. I always love collaborating with fellow Hallmark podcasters. I mean, we podcasters got to stick together.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, we do.
Yes. But anyway, before we get started on this review, I have a fun question to ask y'all.
Okay.
Or a couple of fun questions. My first one is, how did you both get started watching Hallmark, and what made you a fan of the network?
You want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first. Well, we have to go way back.
Way back.
Like,
Okay.
I'm talking 80s with my mom.
Okay.
And I always remember on the weekends in our house, our kitchen was across from the living room, and I would always walk to go to the kitchen, and she would always have a Hallmark movie on. And I'd always find myself stopping and standing there watching the episode. And my mom would turn around and go, "Do you want to have a seat?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm fine." So I go back to I go into the kitchen, come back, and guess what I was doing? Standing there watching the episode,
Oh,
standing
yeah.
up, sitting down, and watching the whole episode. And I noticed that now I do the same thing, only she catches me.
Thing. Yes, yes. So we moved to streaming services about 10 years ago. So it was a little, and at that time you couldn't really get the cable stations, like a regular cable station. And so we were without Hallmark for a while. And then they had Hallmark, was it Movies and
Movies Now?
Movies Now, Hallmark Movies Now. And they had the older movies, right? But didn't really show more of the more recent one as they would air on Hallmark. They wouldn't go to Hallmark Movies Now.
Yeah.
So we went for a while without, was sort of seeing them sporadically. And then I would say over the past, 4 years or so, we really started, like he said, he would stop. We just started having it on more and more and more relatively recently. And literally I would catch him just stopping and staring, and I'd be like, are we going to cook dinner? Like, what are we doing? Because we'd have it on in the background. And especially, of course, at Christmas time. It was just on all the time, whether we're cooking or cleaning. And so that's, kind of how we started.
That's how we got into it.
That's how we got into it. And then, I'd always wanted to, I've been an entertainment buff sort of my whole life. And I felt like, you know what, we could really try this. Let's try it. So we decided to dive into podcasting, and we're just loving it and loving our discussions. And so it's fun, even if, we're getting some people on there, some fans, but, we just started in February.
Oh, well, it's a great podcast, and I'm so glad that you're a part of the Hallmarkies community. It's a great community.
It really, really is welcoming, and we're having a really good time.
Yes. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And for me, I told this story before, but my segue, I guess, into Hallmark, I had always grown up watching, the Hallmark Christmas movies occasionally when I was younger, but I didn't know that they made movies for other seasons.
Oh, I know. Well, you think Hallmark, you think Christmas, right?
Yeah, yes.
I get that. I totally get that.
So in 2017, I think it was mid-March of 2017, I kept seeing When Calls the Heart on Netflix. And even before March of 2017, I kept seeing that show on Netflix and I just kept putting it off, not watching it. And I finally just one day I have said to myself, okay, I'm going to watch this show because I keep seeing ads for it on TV and it looks really good. And I was hooked from the very beginning. And I think it took me about 2 weeks maybe to finish season one to I think episode 8 of season 4. So I was watching or binging in the middle of season 4. So while season 4 was airing, I was binging 1
Oh,
through
so you started it while
3
right. Oh my gosh, yeah.
on Netflix. And literally season 4 wasn't on Netflix yet. So I was buying the episodes on iTunes
Oh
for season
yeah.
4 as they were airing.
That's funny.
I remember those days when you really liked a
Yep.
show and you had to, yep, if it was airing, you had to
Yep.
buy it. Was
Yeah.
that? Yeah, so you bought all of season 4.
Yep. And I caught up in just enough time to, I think, watch the last 2 episodes of season 4 live. And I've been watching Hallmark regularly ever since.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes. So When Calls the Heart is what got me into Hallmark.
Hallmark.
Oh, wow. It's awesome.
And it's a great show. Y'all should definitely check it out if you
We definitely we need to. We haven't seen any episodes.
Yeah.
We actually were debating the last time it didn't a season just air relatively recently, right? Season
Yeah, season 12 just finished a couple
And
months ago. Yeah.
we talked about it and then we're like, should we dive in now? We're like, no, there's probably too much history. We really should go and start with
Watch
season
from the
1.
beginning, yep.
Yeah.
Yes. And before you even start with season 1, you should watch the pilot movie, which I think is also on Hallmark Plus. It's great.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Right, right. So they're
Mhm.
big on that, huh? With a pilot movie because it's the same
Mhm.
Signed,
Kind
Sealed,
of thing.
Delivered, right? They had a
Yes.
pilot movie and then did the series.
Yeah.
So if you love period pieces,
Yeah, we do actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a great
I do.
show.
He said,
to
yeah,
watch.
you do. I do.
Yes. Great show to watch and a great book series to read.
Aw.
So, and my last question is, what are 3 Hallmark rom-coms that you love? And then any Hallmark mysteries you love? Any Hallmark TV series, scripted and unscripted? And then Christmas movies. What are maybe your top 3?
So
1 to
hard
3.
between all of them. Can we combine them? Our top 3 combine all of them?
Yeah.
For me, it would be Biltmore Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Top.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
we're going to Biltmore in
Yep.
the fall.
Yep.
That's
We're
awesome.
excited. We've been there one other time, but not at Christmas time. So we're going this year at Christmas time, which we're super excited
That's
about.
awesome.
So yeah, Biltmore Christmas. Love, love, love. Gosh, we love all the unscripted series.
Yes.
Falling into Autumn with Ashley, isn't that what it was called?
Yes.
With
Falling
Ashley-
Together.
Or Falling
Falling
Falling Together.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
It premiered in the autumn fall.
Yeah.
With, Ashley Williams and
Yeah. Paul Campbell.
Yep. So that would be another one for me.
It's a good one.
Yes, that was a good one.
And I'd have to go with probably For Christmas. That's new
Yeah.
to us. Signed, Sealed, Delivered for Christmas. It's new to us, but I have to tell you, when we watched it, we were both so speechless at the end of it.
Yes.
And we watched it relatively recently for the first time, and it's blown away really by it. So
Yes.
that would be it for me. And all the unscripted. I know I'm only supposed to pick 3, but
Yeah, it's okay.
we just watched Finding Christmas, which we loved.
It's such a great
Finding
show.
Mr. Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Yeah, he was really good.
yeah.
I really enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Yes.
They did a great job.
Um,
Jonathan and Melissa.
I pretty much
they did.
I pretty much had the same. Biltmore was probably number 1
You love
because I'm kind of into that almost sci-fi type of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's
Time travel.
I love
Time travel.
Future.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely For Christmas, SSD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 2 run close to 1 and 2. What was the one with Ashley Williams? The jingle. The
Jingle
Jingle
Bell
Bell
Jingle
Run.
Bell Run.
That was
That's a
really
good one.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It's like we're mostly Christmas, right? That's
It's okay. It's okay.
So those would be my 3.
Yeah.
favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. And Next
Yeah.
Stop Christmas. Oh,
Yes.
Oh, that's a good one.
isn't that a good one? I know. It's so good.
Yes.
And-
That was actually one of the first Christmas movies I ever reviewed on the podcast.
Oh,
Really?
really? Yes. It's so good.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my three unscripted would be the three we just finished watching.
Yep.
Which was Finding Mr. Christmas, which was the
Mhm.
last one we watched. Um,
Home is where the
Home
heart
is where the
is.
heart is, which
Mhm.
oh man, oh my God,
Have you watched that? Oh,
I
so
have.
I
I
love
haven't finished it,
okay.
I
but
love Luke.
yeah,
And what was the other, what was that?
Small town
Small
setup.
Town Setup with
I
Garry.
did
That's
finish
really
that one.
so
Yes,
cute.
Mhm.
so cute.
Mhm.
So those
Yeah.
are my three unscripted.
Yes.
Oh, I like them all.
I know.
Yeah.
And I feel
It's.
like in the last 2 years, well, this year has been a lot of the reruns, but
Mhm.
Well,
last
they were
year,
on Hallmark Plus for
right.
Mhm.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're picking their game up. I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, really good with these movies
Yeah.
now and these series.
Yes.
in
So,
series.
Yeah.
Holidays is great.
Still need to watch that. That's
Yep.
still on my to be watched.
Yep. We watched the
and
first
then
episode, right?
the
And
Passport to Love,
we got to watch the second.
those were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It was hard to keep up with the Hallmark Plus series last year when I was reviewing almost all of the Christmas movies.
I'll bet. We've talked about that because we didn't have Hallmark Plus until
Yeah.
probably January, I
Yep.
think is when we did.
Yeah.
So we didn't get it right when and then we didn't start the pod
Mhm.
until February.
Yeah.
But I don't know how people were doing it, as they were dropping on Hallmark Plus and all the movies that are dropping on Hallmark Channel. I
It
mean,
was
we're trying to come
difficult.
up with our game plan now. We're like, what are we going to
Yes.
do?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I was telling her you might as
Yeah.
well up the weekend because
yeah.
we're going to be binge watching.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah. So you mentioned time travel movies. Do you have another time travel movie that you really love besides Biltmore?
um, I don't know. Have we watched?
I can't think right now
Yeah.
off the top of my head.
I think if I had to pick one, it would be Rippin' Time with Niall Mater.
I don't think
Such a
I've
good
seen
movie.
that one.
Is
It's
it
such
good?
a good
So
movie.
good.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to put that on my list.
Yep. Ripping
That's
time.
Rip in Time.
Rip in time.
Oh,
Rip in
Ripping Time.
Okay.
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 Yes. All right.
Such a good movie.
Hallmark?
That is one of, yes,
Okay.
Niall's best performances
Oh,
in a
okay.
Hallmark
Okay.
movie.
We'll have to look that up.
We'll have to
Yeah.
watch it
Thank
and
you.
have a
Yes.
podcast.
Welcome.
We like
He
good.
nailed
I like
that
scream
role.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, that's really hard. I'll pick three rom-coms. So just off the top of my head, How to Fall in Love with Eric and Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite Hallmark
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
of all time. Let's see. Ooh, that's a really hard one.
I know.
Blind Date Book Club.
Oh, that's
Gotta,
so
Yeah,
cute.
that's a
That
good
was so
one.
cute.
yep,
I forgot about that one. Yes.
yep. Gotta shout out the Hardys here with that one. Erin Krakow.
Yeah.
And
I know she.
um and then third, I'll just I can't not pick two of my favorites, Andrew and Nikki in The Perfect Catch. I just can't.
Oh, yes. You can't. Dude.
Oh my God.
One of
So
my favorite Hallmark duos.
it's so hard. It's so hard
so
to
Yeah.
make down. There's so many.
You're good at remembering
The Santa class. Santa
part.
was it
Mhm.
Santa Tell Me last year?
Yes.
That was so cute. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah, just all of them.
Yeah. Yes. Christmas. Oh gosh. Besides Signed Sealed for Christmas, because that really is in a category of its own.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
One of the best Hallmark Christmas movies they have ever done, and really one of the best Christmas movies, not just on Hallmark.
Oh yeah.
No, I agree. We
Totally.
said
Yeah.
after we watched it, we're definitely going to add it to our, must watch. We have some holiday
Every
movies
year.
to watch
Yeah.
that we do, and we're like, we definitely need to add that
Yeah.
to our list.
Let's see. Biltmore.
Hallmark was
5 More Minutes with Nikki. Love that movie. I'm a big Scotty McCreery fan.
Oh yeah.
So of course I love that the movie is based off of his song, 5 More Minutes.
5 More Minutes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll just shout out The Postables again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That's a really good movie with Eric
Oh,
and Trisha Helfer, I think is the female lead in that one.
no, I haven't seen that one. I don't think
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Hallmark Mystery, again, excluding Signed Sealed. They're in a category of their own. My top 3 mysteries would probably be Curious Caterer, Garage Sale Mysteries, and Haley Dean.
Haley Dean, I haven't heard. The Garage Sale Mysteries, I've read, that has a pretty big
Yeah.
fan base as well,
It
correct?
does,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. We haven't
because
watched
of
any of the mysteries.
Lori Loughlin, who of course was on When
Oh,
Calls the Heart.
okay. Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
in the,
Yeah, she's the lead of
oh,
Caution Mystery.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's the one that kind of solves all the mysteries with the help of the detective, of course.
yeah, yeah.
Who is
Who's the lead male in that one?
well, there's I guess two lead males. Of course, there's the detective who I think is played by oh gosh, Kevin
Oh,
O'Grady,
okay. Yes.
and the guy that plays her husband, the actor is different in the pilot Broad Show Mystery than it is in the rest of the movies. So I'll just mention the one that's, the main guy. Steve Basic plays Laurie's husband
Oh, okay. Okay.
in most of the movies. Yeah. And he's great.
That's cool. Except in the pilot.
And yes, except in
Or
the
he's
pilot
in the
movie.
pilot. It's someone else. She had a
The
different
actor's
name.
different. Yes.
It's fine.
And it's fine.
It's fine. It happens, you know.
Yes.
Uh,
And Hallmark TV series, I won't include Seinfeld because as it stands right now, that's a movie series. So
Yeah.
When Calls the
mm.
Heart is probably my number one. And then Chesapeake Shores. I
Oh,
love Chesapeake
yes.
Shores.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't think
And
about that. Oh, and Good
yeah,
Witch. We loved Good
love
Witch.
Good Witch.
Now that
Yep.
you're talking about it, I'm like, I wasn't prepared.
It's okay.
Yes, Chesapeake
And
Shores and Treat Williams. Oh gosh,
yeah.
yes. That
And The Way Home.
yes, the
and The Way
way.
Home. Yes.
Man,
I
Tyler,
know. We're sitting
Andy.
here like we've seen those. I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
I'm obviously
Yes.
not good on the spot.
Yes. Oh, it's okay.
No,
No
you're
worries.
right. The Way Home is
Yeah.
so good. And
hmm
we really enjoyed The Good Witch
see,
also.
that's another time,
Yeah. It was a
another
great
time
one.
travel one.
Which one? Oh, The
Oh,
Way
yeah,
Home is time travel.
hmm Through a
Yep.
pond.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
to a pond.
Vermont.
Through a pond. And of course, I love that there's some South Carolina representation on the way home with Andy McDowell because she's from South
Oh.
Carolina.
Oh,
Okay.
is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So way to go,
Yeah.
Andy.
I know. Shout out.
Yes. Oh my goodness. But so many great movies and shows out there. It's
Yep.
hard to
Yep.
just
There's enough to
pick
choose
one.
from. That is for
Yes.
sure. People have
Yes.
good choice.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, why don't we get to the reason why we are here, which is Hannah Swensen. What
Mhm.
were your first impressions on A Pie to Die For?
All right. Total disclosure here. This was our first Hannah Swensen movie that we've ever
Okay.
watched.
Yeah,
We
it
haven't
was.
seen any. But well, I won't say we, I'll say I really loved it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so fun and light,
Mhm.
and we'll talk about, I think we'll talk about some reviews of it later,
Yeah.
but um I like the over the top of Dolores's character. I
Okay.
love the
Yeah.
Hannah Swensen character. I mean,
hmm
I enjoyed the whole thing. I really, really did. From the story to the mystery to the murder,
Yeah.
I mean, we thoroughly enjoyed it. We were really impressed and just had fun watching it,
Yeah.
honestly. I know it's about a murder, but
Yeah.
still there were fun parts of it and funny and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
love the way they weaved in the romance, the mystery, the humor, and of course Dolores being over the top, which kind of reminds me of Lucille Ball.
oh,
I Love
the
Lucy.
comedy
Yes.
like
And
slapstick.
Yeah.
when she used to do those kind of skits. But yeah, yeah, I mean, it all worked together. So
Yeah. I agree.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
I really enjoyed this one. I think some may not agree with me. I've seen a couple of other reviews
Yeah,
on Letterboxd and
yeah.
I think YouTube maybe,
mhm.
but I really enjoyed this one. I think it's probably my favorite out of the series, out of the, rebranded series. We had Murder She Baked,
Murder,
which
She
is what the
Baked.
show started off with Cameron Matheson. And I really love those movies too. But I think with the rebranded version of Hannah Swensen, this is my favorite. And I may be a little biased because Crystal directed it.
I know, I know. You can't help but love Crystal, right?
Yes.
Crystal Lowe.
Yes, she's
She, yeah,
fantastic.
and there were some Easter eggs in there, boy, which we'll talk about.
Yes,
Well,
we will talk
the
about those.
obvious Easter eggs, right?
Yes.
But yeah, I would agree with you.
Yes.
And you know what? I love Cameron Matheson. I mean, I haven't seen any of the Murder She Wrote, but
Yes.
I was a big All My Children fan,
Yeah,
and
I
he
know he
was
was in.
on All My
Mm-hmm.
Kids, for a long time.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I loved him there, and yeah, so we'll have to check those out too. Is it a different vibe,
Um,
rebranded, or they just sort of shifted gears?
I think they just sort of shifted gears because of, the casting change with
Right.
Cameron to Victor.
Hmm.
But it's still pretty much the same show. I mean, the cookie jar still exists. It's
Okay.
great. Yeah. Still Eden Lake.
Still, yep. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Still same location. That's
Yep.
good.
Same location. Yep.
Good to know.
And I love Cameron too. I actually got to meet him
Oh,
virtually when Hallmark still did their home and family show when
Mhm.
he was one
oh
of the
yes, he
hosts.
was the host of that. One of the hosts of that.
Yes.
Right.
So, sidetrack for a second, getting off topic again.
Well, we love Cameron around here. So.
Yes, yes. So, fun story. Before When Calls the Heart season 6, the Home and Family Facebook page posted about, Erin Krakow being on the show, I think right before season 6 premiered. So she was going to be on, I think, the Thursday or Friday episode before season 6. And they asked Hardys to submit questions, to be asked in the, fan Q&A segment of her segment on the show.
Right.
So I posted in the comments with 2 questions, not thinking at all that I was going to get picked. And of course, a day or two after I posted my questions in the comments, whoever runs their social media or ran their social media page messaged me personally on Facebook, and they were like, "Hey, we love your questions and we'd love to have you ask one of them on the show." And I was just like freaking
Oh,
out. I
good.
was like, "This is not
That's
happening."
amazing.
What?
That's amazing.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
I told you you're going to be doing a movie here soon. You're
So,
going to be on the movie. They're going to ask you.
that is so cool. Oh my
Thank you.
gosh.
It
So
was
did you
such a fun experience, something I will never forget. The fact I was on national TV in front of who knows how many people
yes.
watched.
A lot, a
What?
lot, a lot. Watch that show.
What? It was so fun. And Cameron was really kind. Debbie was really kind. And of course, Aaron was too. I'll have to send y'all the video of my question that I asked, the
Please
Hallmark
do. I'd
question.
love to
Yeah.
see it. I'd love to see it.
Yes. But
So
it was so
cool.
fun.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to Hannah Swensen.
Okay.
Yes. Highs, lows, and plot holes. So, what were some of the strengths and weaknesses, or what worked and what didn't work for y'all with this movie?
Well, I think to start with for me, and like I said, watching these for the first time, and I don't know the dynamics in the other movies, but
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
really, what worked for me was the dynamic between Hannah, her sister, is it Andrea?
Mm-hmm.
Andrea.
Andrea.
Andrea,
Mm-hmm.
sorry. And their mom, Dolores.
Yeah.
I loved that all through the movie. I thought that was so cool,
Yeah.
like they kind of like Hannah's, their mom is like the over the top one, and Andrea seems like the one who's sort of like the mischievous and the one who, has a lot of fun, and then Hannah's a little more serious. So I liked the different characters in it, and I liked their relationship throughout it in solving the mystery. So that was a high for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I also thought it was pretty interesting how Andrea and Dolores kind of not finished each other's sentences, but they kind
Oh,
of ended with the same word, like they
Mm-hmm.
us thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty interesting, and I also
Yeah.
like the fact that they didn't rush the relationship between Chad and Hannah. It just
Yeah.
went along, it
Mm-hmm.
like it was supposed to. Because some
Yeah.
of these you're
Well, we don't know how long. I mean, have they been
no,
like
but
brewing
in this one,
for a few
it
years?
feels like, because
Yeah.
she's like, don't tell mom, but I'm going on a date with
Yeah.
Chad. And so
Yeah.
for me, seeing it for the first time, I felt like that this was something new that they were building or
Yeah.
into. So
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
but that was
Has it been brewing? Tell us.
yeah.
It's been a couple episodes. I can't remember which one it was that Victor came in. I think he's been in three, maybe four.
Oh, I
I
thought
think
he'd been in.
three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's been building a little
Yeah.
bit. Slow burn.
Slow
Yeah.
burn. Yeah, slow burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then as far as what didn't work, I didn't buy Dolores as a suspect.
Yeah, I didn't
That would
either.
have been
Yeah.
the only part that I would have been like, I mean, they
Yeah.
didn't really have to do that. I mean, I
Yeah.
appreciated that it gave
Hmm.
the storyline, it added to the storyline a little bit, but they still
Yeah.
had the whole
Hmm.
investigative part
Right.
without
Yeah.
her being a suspect. I'm like, please, she did not do that, like there is no
No.
way
Yeah.
anyone would take that seriously.
And being from
No.
a small town,
Yeah.
everybody knows
Yeah.
everybody's business. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
but we'll go with
Yeah.
it. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
You
So for
know,
me, I think the highs were it was an engaging mystery. It literally kept me guessing until the
Yes.
end.
Yes.
I am so bad at guessing these
Same. He's
Yes.
better at it. Same.
mysteries.
I miss clues and I'm like, oh, was that sitting there? Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm terrible at guessing the person that did it.
Yes. I think
Sometimes I can guess, but
I think about halfway through, I kind of had an idea. It was,
You did?
yeah,
Oh,
Tanya.
yeah.
not me.
Spoiler.
Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
No, it's okay. But we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Also, the romance and chemistry with Victor and Allison, I thought was
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Off the charts. Of
Yeah.
course, they were in the Wedding Veil trilogy 1 and 2,
Right.
and they were great. Yeah, great together.
Yep.
And those are some of my favorite movies.
The trilogy of
The Wedding Veil trilogies, yeah. Also, the small town charm with
Yes.
Eden Lake, as always. The emotional stakes, I guess, with Hannah trying to clear her mom's name, I
Right.
thought was
Yes.
great.
Mm-hmm.
More Andrea, love Lisa DeRue. She's
Oh,
great.
she was so great in it. She was really, really good.
Yes.
I
Great
liked her a
supporting cast. Yeah. We've got Laura Soltis, who plays Victoria. She's been in a lot of Hallmark movies.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sharon Taylor is the one that played the woman who did it, Tanya.
Oh, Tanya. Yeah.
She's great too. Of course, Zach with his little cameo, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah. I was like, I have some of these.
Yes.
For sure.
The sister relationship with Hannah and Andrea and Hannah and Lisa. I kind of wish we had seen more of the three of them together. Like
Right.
there weren't a
Yeah.
whole lot of scenes with all three of them. It was either Hannah and Andrea or Hannah and Lisa.
That's true.
So,
There were only a couple, like when they were walking down the street, it was really
yep.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right, actually.
And the comedic moments. Example, Andrea helping Hannah get ready for her date and then
Yes.
hiding in the closet.
Yeah, just hiding in the closet. And then when and it was so cute when they had Chad, right?
Chad.
He's like, which one of your sisters is in the,
Like
one of your sisters is in the closet, aren't they? That was, or the pantry. I'm sorry, not closet.
The pantry, yeah.
That
would be
really
me.
Cute. That was a really cute scene. And when they're kind of like fighting each other in that scene, not fighting, but they're like stop,
Yeah.
It's such a sister thing. It was
Yes.
When she downs the hot tea.
When she downs the hot tea.
It's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
That's really hot.
Because you would do it not thinking.
You're just the comedic moments throughout it. That's why I said I just love the whole. It just worked for us, totally.
Yeah.
There's so many
Agreed.
parts.
Yes. So for me, I think besides the one that you already mentioned with Lowe's, the absence of Norman. I love Gabe Hogan as an actor. He's great. Norman, the character, was not in this
Oh,
movie.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
but
another.
he's in previous movies. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Who is he then too? Is he?
So he used to be a love interest for Hannah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course, I like Chad better for Hannah, but I still love the character of Norman. And I like
Okay.
Gabe as an actor. He's great. And I know him
Oh,
from Heartland.
oh, cool. So we are gonna
Yeah.
have to go back and watch some more of the Hannah Swensen.
Yeah. He's great. So for our next segment, Beyond the Credits, talking about suspects and any key scenes. What were some key scenes for y'all that kind of moved the plot forward in this movie?
I think there were like for me moving through the whole movie, right? So it starts
Mm-hmm.
out
Yeah.
where Victoria goes in to order the pies and
Yeah.
she's got the comb in her hair,
Yes.
Yep.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's an indication right away.
Mm-hmm.
Although you don't
Yeah.
know, like you said, I'm just like, oh, look at her comb,
Yeah.
It's like, not
Yeah.
thinking that's going to be something later, but it is. So
Yeah.
that's sort of a, one of the key moments, sort of
Mm-hmm.
right out of the gate, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that would be the first one for me when Hannah finds Victoria.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, Victoria's the one who
Yeah.
dies. Right? So when she goes to her
Yeah.
house and she finds her, there are clues
Yeah.
around, but I missed them the first time around.
Yeah. I think I did too.
I know.
Totally missed them.
And
Yeah.
the only one that was obvious was the tea on the table. It's like,
Yep.
oh, she was having someone
Mm-hmm.
over. Okay, I get that. But
Mm-hmm.
that was because it hit me in the
Mm-hmm.
face. So that would be a key scene.
Yes, because it was a table set for two.
Right.
Yep.
But
Mm-hmm.
she ordered
Yep.
4 pies. I was confused on that one.
That was for her party, I think.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
The 4
I
pies
think so.
for her
Okay.
party.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the statue,
So,
the sculpture.
oh,
Right.
yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was
Right.
on the porch on the beginning of the scene and then gone at
Right.
the end of the scene. So
Okay. And
Next,
then
yeah.
you have Chad and Hannah going to dinner. And
Yep.
then there's a
And
maybe.
the
Go ahead. What are you? Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, back you up with that. The man that was unhappy about the sound or the noise in the restaurant and the chair.
chair,
Yep.
yeah.
See, all these
The
are little
squeaky chair.
clues that I need to watch with a different mind next time. I'm gonna be like, oh, there might be something that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the squeaky chair guy, right at the
Yes, the
restaurant.
squeaky chair guy.
Yeah, which we didn't
Yeah.
know he was the neighbor until the second time we watched it. I was like,
Yes.
oh yeah, that's the neighbor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Yeah.
So suspects, we've got Dolores, which of course she's ruled out.
yes.
She did
Right.
not do it.
You never. We're like, no. I never
Yes.
believed that for
No,
a second.
nope.
Never
We've
made
got
it.
Roger, who is Victoria's nephew.
Yeah.
So before he was cleared, Hannah thought that he could have been a suspect because before Victoria's last performance, he was talking to her and Chad and saying how he was going to spend his aunt's money when he inherited it. So money is usually a pretty big motive
Pretty
for
big motive, usually. Yep.
One of the
Yes.
biggest.
murder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, he's ruled out. And then Jacob Tesling, which is the frustrated, nosy neighbor from the restaurant.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. He's the one you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's angry at Hannah when she goes to the house afterward to kind of
What are
see
you
if he
doing?
wants anything. Yeah. And then she's
Yeah.
like, oh, you can see the light bulb go off like he's an angry neighbor.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, I could see where he could potentially be a suspect because, the noise that he
Mhm.
was unhappy about from Victoria, with the late parties.
Parties that she had. Yep.
And the neighbors
Yeah.
always going up to his house and knocking on his door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
he does do that.
Jennifer, Lisa's cousin,
Yeah.
Yes.
because she had the
Yes.
same bag, which I could see that. I actually thought it was Jennifer for a hot second.
Yes.
Out of all the suspects, she was the one I thought
One.
like I was kind of like the neighbor. I could see it, but not really. The nephew,
Yeah.
it's obvious, But her, I was kind of like,
Yeah.
maybe
Well, it's sad.
they got into a little tussle. It was
it's
like
sad because
About the bag.
you believe
yeah,
it.
about the bag.
You believe she's the killer because
Yeah.
her cousin was like, yeah, she's kind of the, the black sheep of the family. And,
Mm-hmm.
when you're the black sheep, you automatically get blamed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was a good amount of time that I was like, maybe she did
Maybe.
do it. She's acting
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah. Other than being a potential suspect, what did you both think of Jennifer as kind of
Um,
the nosy cousin, kind of, in a way?
yeah,
She was very forward.
very.
She just barged
Forward.
into when she went into the I thought when she first came into the cookie jar and she just walked
Yeah.
straight to the back and she's like, "Hey, how's it?" and just started picking up food and I was like, "Okay."
All right.
I would be mortified. I would die, like
I know. They give you a cookie, and then she
if
takes
it was at Lisa's her assistant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Lisa's, yeah. I was
Yes.
like, alrighty then. She just grabs the cupcake.
She's
No.
Like,
she's got the blue icing all over her. She's like, "Hey."
oh my gosh.
Then she talks about sleeping outside. And remember, I'll stay at your house. We used to sleep outside in a tent. And
Yes.
Lisa's like, "I'm not doing
Like,
that.
nope.
Too old.
We're too old for that."
Yes. And
Uh,
then we get to Tanya, who is the culprit. So I think it was Dolores who said that she was a bit of a misfit with the Murrayville players.
oh,
Yes.
Possibly she wanted to be on stage instead of, working behind the scenes, even though she said she did not.
yeah. And Dolores kind of threw those little nuggets in there, and Andrea and Hannah didn't really, Dolores
Pick up
kind of
on it.
did mention it, like you said. Yeah.
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 Yeah. And she knew Victoria not only from the theater, but from the dance class.
Yep.
And Tanya had a connection with Eduardo, but claimed Victoria ruined everything, and Eduardo was going to give her the hair comb.
The hair comb.
Yeah.
Hence the hair comb coming back into
Hence the hair comb. And she's the one that did it.
jealousy and murder over a hair comb.
And can we talk about that scene when, the reveal happens and they're literally fighting behind the curtain?
The curtain, yes.
See, I thought I thought they did a good job.
They
at
did.
bringing that full circle, because
They did.
the movie starts off
Oh, that's
with a scene,
I didn't think
the same
Kind of
exact
like,
scene with
that's good,
Victoria
yeah.
and Dolores, and of course Victoria
Right.
shoots Dolores, and
Yeah.
how ironic Dolores is the one that's.
Did you? I didn't.
But then in the end, it's Tanya and Hannah in the back, which
Mhm.
another iconic shot, which is the shadows up on the
Yes.
screen.
Yeah.
And then when she releases the sandbag and it knocks the gun out of her hand.
Mhm.
Tanya's
I
hand.
thought it was pretty cool that they did that.
Yeah,
Full
great.
circle with that scene. So
Yeah. Great camera shot from
Yeah,
Crystal.
Yep.
it
Yep. Crystal. Yeah.
and then you see Dolores run up to the front of the stage
Yeah.
and go, "Oh, great! This was
Good
great!"
job. Well, she's trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
the
because
kids.
the kids are all like, "What in the world's going on?"
It's not real. It's pretend.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the kids' reactions. They're like, okay, what is going on?
Okay. Yeah, they're kind of confused, like
Yes, it was.
it's not.
Like, and I thought it was great how Dolores kind of, gave a cover story for what was
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Yes, she did. She did a good job. And that was quick thinking too. I don't think I
Yeah.
would have been that fast on my feet.
No.
She's like, did they do a good job? Like you said, yeah.
Yep. And Chad's just like, okay.
Okay. Well, and then I wasn't expecting Hannah to pass out either, but I guess that adrenaline
No.
rush, and he's
Mhm.
kind of right there.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a,
Yeah.
he picks her up and
She probably realized you
Yeah.
don't knife to a gunfight.
right.
Yeah. Yes. But it was great,
Yeah,
Yes.
the way that they shot that.
Yes.
I agree.
What were your thoughts on the character development of mainly Hannah, Chad, and Dolores in this movie, based on what you have seen of Hannah Swensen?
Based on what we have seen, I mean, Dolores kind of seems like she was already there.
Yeah.
Like that's her. That's what
Yeah.
we kind of assume like that is her.
Yeah.
She is over the top,
Mhm.
but she's smart, right?
Yep.
And she loves a
Mhm.
big cookie.
Yes.
Is that a theme too? They're not really her and
Yeah,
her
I think so. if I remember correctly.
So I think as far as Dolores goes,
Yeah.
it kind of seemed like she was her character, like that's her, like throughout the whole, I felt like she was the same throughout the whole movie,
Yes.
But of course she was proven innocent, which we all knew,
Yes. Yes. Glad for that.
Yeah. And then as far as Chad and Hannah, like Garry was saying a little earlier, I feel like it was sort of a smooth transition. We haven't gotten to the tango dance yet, but we'll get to that, I'm sure,
In just a second.
Their date was lovely, and him catching the knife as it was dropping, and she was kind of impressed by that, and I don't know, I just felt like it seemed natural to us, like a naturally developing relationship between the two of them.
Yeah, I think so too. And throughout the whole series, whether it's Murder She Baked or Hannah Swensen, there's still that thread of Hannah balancing romance and her job at the cookie jar and the crime solving, which I loved. They do a great job balancing all of that. In this movie, family loyalty because of trying to defend her mom's name, which she does. And then the romantic development with Chad. And then Chad, basically the growing connection with Hannah and Dolores. She's been pretty much the same throughout every single movie.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, like she just killed me.
Yes.
Out of it, Barbara Niven plays her so well.
Yes.
Well, I thought,
Yeah. Like she, I think, has the same reactions every single episode to Hannah getting herself in a tangle with these mysteries.
Does she? Because she says something like,
Hannah!
I should have known when I heard all those sirens it was you, or something like that. She says something
that was
at the table.
Yes. Barbara Niven is great. Love Barbara.
Yes.
Chesapeake
Shores.
Of course, yep. Yeah. Love. I'm drawing a blank on her character on Chesapeake. Is it Megan? Mick and Megan, I think.
Yes. It's Mick for sure was Tree.
Yeah.
Megan. Yeah, Mick.
I think it's Megan. Yes. Forgive me, Chessies, if I got the name wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Megan.
Yeah. We love the show. We talked about.
Yes. That's actually my mom's favorite show, but she loves One Calls the Heart too. Yeah. But Chesapeake, love the family dynamics.
Yes.
So going to the Scene Stealer segment, what were 3 scenes that were your favorite in this movie, and who had, in your opinion, the best performance in this movie?
I'm going to go with Dolores in disguise as a janitor.
That was great.
I have that down as one of my scenes.
Well, both scenes where she first goes in and she's looking at the prop table and she starts fanning herself and she's like, not now, not hot flashes.
Not the hot flashes.
And then the prop manager comes up and says, hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to touch those.
Yeah.
And then she goes off like she's, dusting off pictures and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then the second one was when I think Tanya and Hannah were talking backstage about where she's going to set up for Lisa's reunion, and out of Victoria's room comes Dolores again.
Yes.
And her mustache is falling off, and
Hannah's
going like this, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my nose is itching." It just reminded me of I Love Lucy. It was over the top.
That whole scene was
funny.
So good. And when she first goes into Victoria's dressing room as the janitor, and she's like, her room is bigger than mine. Like, Victoria's just died. And she's like, her room is bigger than mine. I can't believe, like she's indignant. It was just, that whole scene was hysterical to me. That was one of my favorites also.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah. So for me, I think my top 3 favorite scenes, this didn't really have anything to do with the mystery, or I think maybe one of them did a little bit. But Chad and Hannah's first date was great when they were at the restaurant, and the conversation, before they get interrupted by the nosy neighbor, Jacob. Right. Loved that whole conversation, them just getting to know each other. and then Chad and Hannah's walk and talk and first kiss.
First kiss
And
was
then and him saving the day and defending her after the break-in at her house. And then the dance class.
The tango, yes, I have that as one of my also one of my 3.
That was great.
Yes, the tango.
Yeah.
The whole tango scene, really. I mean, and then we're going to talk about Eduardo, right?
In just a second. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, it was the janitor scene for sure. What you just mentioned, the tango, which we'll talk about a little bit more. And I really liked when the sheriff went to Dolores's house and she had the mask on, or she had like a face mask on.
Yes.
And he shows up and she's
mask,
mortified at first. And then she thinks he's to ask her for her help. And she says something like, your little detective service, reporting for duty, sir.
Yeah.
And he basically tells her she's a suspect. And she's like, what?
What?
Yeah, it was, I loved that scene also. That was one of my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the where Chad, you mentioned it, where he was fighting the intruder. You don't see that too often in Hallmark. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen it.
Right. Well, we haven't watched a lot of the mystery.
I thought it was really cool how Hannah kept her cool, grabbed a frying pan, tossed it to him, and he hit him.
Well, first she grabbed a baster.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's kind of going through
whatever it was, some soft dispatch or something.
And then he hits her over the head, and it's like the end scene.
And then the frying pan.
Yeah. There's been a couple of times, I think, when the detective defends the other lead. So I think an example would be, there might have been some time on one of the Curious Caterer movies where Andrew's character Tom defended Goldie.
Okay.
So that's just an example. I can't put my finger on exactly which movies, but there's been a couple. Yeah. Going to Behind the Frame, what were some of the themes, symbolism, or messages that you took away from this movie?
You want to tackle this one?
I think you mentioned it earlier, just family loyalty, the way the families together, where they work together. They sort of divide and conquer at one point, right? Like they go to each class and then they come back together and they meet, a romance that's sort of I want to say a slow burn, but I know that's but you have that mixed in there. I just feel like the whole thing, it was just really well written and well directed, right?
Yes.
So I just think the flow went really well. Do you?
No, I was going to say the same thing. I just, for me, the theme of it was, I don't know, we haven't seen, this was our first one watching, but they always seem to have each other's back.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really, sweet.
Yeah. So you have the investigative skills and detective work, right?
And how each one, you had Andrea take the Taekwondo class, Dolores took the French, and then of course Hannah took the tango class. I just thought that was cool.
Yeah.
So
yes. So for me, the themes, mystery, of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
that's a given.
That should be off the top. We should have said that.
Yes.
Yes.
And the developing romance, which that's a given too, because that's kind of a through line throughout the show.
Yeah.
And community and relationships, which that's also a through line through the series. With everyone in Eden Lake, and in this movie, protection of family reputation. Kind of got tongue twisted there.
Oh, that's that's for sure an overarching theme in this one. You're right, because they were defending their mom, right?
Yes. Symbolism, pies, and baking. So I kind of took that as, as Hannah's solving the mystery, baking and her job at the cookie jar kind of helps her.
Grounded her.
Yeah. Helps calm and ground her through the whole
Right, sort of like a
Mystery.
safe place where you go and you know.
Sacred place. Yes.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, and you can make a murder board on your refrigerator with all the pictures that your mom has taken as a janitor.
Don't mind the
Yes.
customers.
All right, you
Go
go ahead.
ahead,
No,
just
sorry.
put them on a refrigerator.
Okay. And in this one, the theater rivalry is a symbol too,
Yes.
Yeah.
because it's a big part of this movie. And the message or messages I got out of this movie, of course, this is a message I think throughout the whole show, the pursuit of justice and truth, even in challenging circumstances, the importance of family, and not giving up.
Yeah.
And
For
it's
sure.
always somebody you know.
Yep. Especially if it's in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah. And keeping things, keeping your normal life
Yeah.
along with, like you said, getting justice for the
Yeah.
people that you love,
Yes.
along with living your normal life. Yeah. That's a really
It's
good.
a work.
Yeah, work-life balance.
Going to our real facts segment, where we talk about the movie's production, any fun facts with that, or just fun facts with the movie. And this is where we can talk about
Yay.
the sign sealed Easter eggs.
Yay.
We've got Zach and his special cameo. Love Zach Santiago. Met him in person. A lot of the festivals already know this. Such a kind human being, even kinder in person than he is on TV. Of course, he's kind on the show, but even kinder in person.
Good to know he's kind in person also.
Yes.
Yeah. You always like to hear that about people that
Yes.
you admire on the screen, Yes.
So the Easter egg of Zach's character, of course, Eduardo, saying that he has a cousin in Denver, Colorado.
Yes, that was the best line. Yes.
Ramon.
Yes.
And he's very famous.
And he's very famous.
Very famous.
Yeah, because I loved how they had Hannah say, "Do I know you?" I thought that was really cute too. Like
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look familiar. Yeah, do I know you? Somewhere.
Yes.
It was so good.
He did,
So good.
He did that
And what's funny is too, it's like with him, because in the Signed, Sealed, Delivered movies, he does he has different occupations, like, and we haven't even seen everything yet, So it's like he's a weatherman right now when we're watching.
Okay, yep.
We're at the beginning of and so it's just kind of cool that he then comes in and but was he a dance instructor
He was. That was his first job.
Yeah, he
that was
took over the
right.
I think he took over the studio from the one lady that was teaching
that lost the studio in a poker match.
He was teaching Oliver and
Oliver and yes.
That's right. So he's kind of come back to his roots, right?
Yes. I love that.
That was so. Now I have to ask you, maybe did that leak out before it aired, or did you kind of know that Zach I wonder if there was any press about him being in it, about Zach being in it, or were they?
There wasn't any press, but before the movie aired, I can't remember who posted it. It might have been Crystal. I'd have to go back and look, but there was a behind the scenes photo posted and Zach was in it, and I was like, okay, he's in this movie.
Cool. Because we thought we recognized him when they put the pictures on the fridge. Because I think he said, "Is that Ramon?"
That's Ramon.
Yes.
And I was like, "Wait, rewind that."
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Yeah, Zach really is, as a play on words, the Zach of all trades.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
That's really good. Yeah, he sure is. You really
is. So you must have just finished From Paris with Love, because you said he was the weatherman currently.
Oh yes. We watched that. We just we actually just watched The Impossible Dream.
Yeah, the second book.
That's where we're at. Yeah, we watched Truth Be Told, and then we just watched Impossible Dream this week, and we're gonna review it at some point. We squeeze it in.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So that's where we are right now.
Can't wait to join y'all. It's going to be so much fun.
I know. We're excited to have you. Oh,
yes. Oh, I'm excited to be on. That's actually one of my favorite movies in the canon, although I love them all. It's so hard to pick just one.
The Impossible Dream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't
that
know.
reunion at the end.
Oh,
Makes me cry, makes me
how do you
sob.
how do you not cry in any of the movies? I mean, like we need the tissues by there's always something that makes us tear off, and I'm like, what am I doing?
Well, Oliver, his character, I mean, he is just with his eyes alone.
Yeah.
I mean, he tells us,
Mhm.
and it gets me every time.
Sorry, I know we're going off on a tangent.
No, it's okay.
Signed,
It's
sealed,
okay.
delivered, but
It's
we just
okay.
love it so much now.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
okay.
Eric Mabius, and he can act with
Yeah.
just his face. You know,
Yep.
it's like,
Yes.
You have to say
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. I think the Postables will give us a pass because this does have some signed sealed connection to it. So
it does. Sorry.
I don't know
yes.
if y'all noticed, but was it Ealing? Is that how you pronounce his name? The character, the sheriff.
Sheriff
There
Ealing.
was
Eileen?
yeah, Ealing. There was a scene where I really thought he looked like Norm from SSD. Like he
Norman.
had that expression.
Oh, Norman. I
Yes.
can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did
Go back
mention
and
that.
watch it. There's a couple scenes where it looks
Okay.
like Norman's always doing that, that face, and it's
Yep.
wait a minute, did she do
Mm-hmm.
that to him on purpose? I'd like to know.
Yeah. Yes. But going back, I agree with what you said about Eric. His acting is like on another level.
Yes, it
It
is.
really is. I mean, it really, really is. I'm shocked. I'm assuming he didn't win an Emmy for, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, but
He should.
He should
he should
couple of
have,
them.
because there have been a few
Should have
that
couple.
we've watched so far, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like,
That whole cast and
yeah,
Martha should earn an Emmy for
yeah.
that show
I can't
because
believe she didn't for writing or anything yet. Oh,
come on, Hallmark.
I know. Come on.
Submit it for your
Yeah,
consideration
yeah,
because that show is incredible.
yeah.
I mean that one scene, and I hate to go off.
Mhm. No.
And for Christmas when he was in the church and he was,
Oh,
I mean, my goodness.
That was the scene that
with Jordan.
when
Yes.
you realize
Oh,
that
Mm-hmm.
just the
yeah.
Oh,
expression. I mean, you
I
can't.
know it makes you tear up, like thinking about it. It
that
gave me
scene
goosebumps. It gave me
makes
goosebumps.
me sob. Referring to the Christmas movie, that scene and the one when he's talking about Shane's letter, like when
Yes.
Shane finds out
That
that
was,
When
the
he
letter is
calls her
hers.
she.
hmm That whole speech that he gives Shane makes me
Yes.
sob every
Yes.
single time.
Yes. Imagine.
yes, we had stock and tissue.
Yeah. Talking, yeah. Plenty of tissue
So
around.
good.
Yes.
Yes, it
But
was.
yeah.
Oh
And
God.
just one more little fun fact before we start to wrap up that Crystal shared with me when she was on the podcast for the first time. And this is about Signed Sealed, of course. But she was saying how the scene, I think it was in the second episode Della was in. So the last one, she was in episodes 3 and 4. So I think it was one of the last scenes in episode 4. Basically, when she's giving Rita advice
Mhm.
to, continue with her book. And, it's kind of an emotional moment. And that's also the moment when Norman finds out that the book really is about him.
Yeah.
And Crystal said that that moment between her and Della was, I think, unscripted, and that was Della's last appearance on TV before she passed away.
Oh,
Signed sealed was her
oh
last TV
gosh.
appearance.
Oh, what a sweet memory, though. What a
Hmm.
beautiful thing, and how great for Crystal to work with someone like
Yeah.
Clarice,
Yes.
and to be there in
I.
her last scene. That's
Yeah.
that's incredible.
And she was, of course, I'm sure that y'all know, Della was sick.
I did not
For,
know that. Oh,
so for that to be her last TV appearance.
wow. But what a show, it's kind of
Yeah.
that show, and
Yeah.
great.
She is a force, and I can only imagine if she had not been sick, what she had been able to
Oh
do.
yeah. She would have been on more than 2 episodes, I'm sure.
I would have loved that. But anyway,
Yes.
fun little fact there.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. So going back to Hannah Swensen and Final Frame, what are your closing thoughts on this movie? Watch or skip? And what would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 5?
I would say watch it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it makes us want to go back and watch the rest of the Hannah Swensen movies,
Yeah, you
honestly.
should.
We loved, we were talking about reviews earlier, and I know like IMDb, there's some people who are pretty harsh on some of the reviews
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because of some of the things in this movie, but we really thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And I think it's enjoyable. I think,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to take it so seriously,
Yeah.
And if you just
Yeah.
enjoy the over the top with Barbara Niven,
Mm-hmm.
she's so great in it.
Yeah.
I would give it a 5 because I just really enjoyed it for what it was,
Yeah.
That's
Huh?
so kind.
It's so kind.
Yes.
I mean, I agree with Amy. Everything
Yeah.
you said.
Mm-hmm.
The over the top, the comedy skits, I thought
Mm-hmm.
all worked. Bringing back Ramon.
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
mean,
was so
Yep.
great.
awesome. So
Mm-hmm.
I would give it a 5, and I definitely would say yes. Watch this. It's a
Yeah, it's great.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Yes. And I've said it already on this podcast episode. Way to go, Crystal.
Yes.
She is a
Yes,
fantastic director.
Crystal. Yep, yep. Is this her third or do you know
Let's
how many?
see. I think she shadowed with Jessica Harmon on the movie Dream Moms with Tamara Mowry Housley
Oh,
and
okay.
Chelsea Hobbs when she was first starting out with the Make Her Mark program. And then I think her directorial debut was Shifting Gears. And then she directed This Time Each Year
I'm
and
each
then this
year,
one.
right, with Allison. Right.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
Allison wrote
sweet.
the script for this one, right?
Yes, she did. Yep.
All right.
The great job to Allison too
I know.
on the
Yeah.
writing.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Getting into
Yes.
I love it when I see the women getting into writing and directing and
Directing.
all
Yes, me
around that,
too.
I think that's great.
Yes.
Yes.
Being an
Yes.
aspect of it is cool.
So what about
Yeah.
you? What did you think?
I agree with all of your thoughts. I thought I've already said it before. This is my favorite, I think, of the rebranded
Yeah.
version of the show. It's
Yeah, I
great.
read a couple of reviews that said that they liked this one a lot better.
Yeah.
So
I think on my letterbox I gave it 4, which is still good for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're too
Yes.
free with our 5s probably, but
No, it's all
we
good.
keep saying it's so funny because we keep saying, we're going to be more strict with our 5s, because we on our
Yes.
podcast. But then we just, I don't know, maybe it's our age, maybe it's just we're just like,
I,
it's good.
I
Yeah.
usually rate it if they can move me with their acting,
Mm-hmm.
then you're going to be high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost
Mm-hmm.
not to get off the subject, but it's like
Yeah.
you go to a restaurant and the waiter or waitress waits on you. If they pay attention to you and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind and everything,
Yeah.
you tend to give them a better tip. When these actors make me cry or make me laugh,
Mm,
Make you laugh and just
yeah,
enjoy it.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And even though it's
Yeah.
corny, that's
Mm-hmm.
Hallmark, and that's
It's
been
Hallmark.
Hallmark
Mm-hmm.
started doing TV series and movies. So
Yeah. I'm normally very selective when it comes to my 5 stars.
I know we
Like
need to do more. We need to be
yes.
like you. I'm telling you, we do.
Oh, thanks.
We do.
I mean, there's a lot of movies I love, but I don't give every single one
yeah,
Right.
5 stars. I try to be careful about not giving every single one 5 stars, even if I want to.
Yeah. Well, like you
Like
said,
5 stars. 5 stars.
we don't give them all 5s, but you do
No,
want
no,
to be
no. Of course not.
selective because then
Yeah.
it doesn't distinguish the ones that you really love, like
Yeah.
the ones that really
Yes.
touch you,
like
the
for
ones that really
Christmas was
feel,
definitely a
or
5.
right.
5-star.
Or
Yeah.
Christmas is like a 10-star.
Well, yeah.
10-star.
I think I asked you and you said 11.
I might have. I don't remember.
Yes. I think mystery movie wise, even though this one premiered on the Hallmark Channel, I gave To the Moon and Back 5 stars
Yeah.
Yes.
because that was just
Mm.
And that was our first signed, sealed, delivered movie
Oh,
that we
yeah.
watched. We watched when we knew that one was coming on. We hadn't seen any of the movies, so we
Mhm.
watched the pilot movie and then the series, and then we watched To the Moon and Back, and now we're going
Yeah.
back and watching and reviewing.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we kind of
Yes.
done it. We know the end, and now we're going back, but it's still worth it. It's
Yeah.
still really worth it.
Yes. That's what I did with the podcast. So I had watched all of the episodes actually before I even started this podcast.
Mhm.
Like, I became a postable before the podcast even existed. But when I went back to review, I think I did Vows, and then I went back and I
You went back.
reviewed
Right.
from the pilot to the altar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
mean, and you can, we were able to catch when we watched To the Moon and Back. There were obviously nuances that we didn't, we weren't privy to because we hadn't seen the whole series, but you could catch on pretty quickly. That's what I loved about it too. You didn't have to see the whole series to kind of get the gist of what was going on. So,
yeah. Well, this was so much fun, Garry and Amy. Thank you for joining
so much,
me.
Nicole. It's so nice to
Of
meet
course.
you, and I'm so
So
happy
nice to
to
meet
do
you.
this with you. And
Yes.
we can't wait to have you on our podcast.
Oh, I can't wait to be on, and I hope to have y'all back on mine again in the
that'd
future.
be great. Anytime. Just let us
Yes.
know. This is so fun. Thank you.
Yes, this is so fun. Always chatting with fellow Hallmarkies and fellow podcasters.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course. So where can my listeners follow you on social media and find your podcast if they're not following you already?
Yeah. Well, you can find us at Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time. We're on anywhere, wherever you get your podcasts, and on all the socials at Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com Time. Yep.
Sounds good.
Social. Join us. We'd love to hear from you. Chat with you.
Hallmarkies and Postables.
And Postables. Yep.
That's right.
I will link their social media and their podcast in the description of this video so you can go follow them because they are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Of course. All right. Once again, Hallmarkies and Postables, I think that wraps up our review of Hide to Die For, a Hannah Swensen mystery. If you enjoyed this episode and are watching on YouTube, you can like this video and share your thoughts about the movie in the comments. If you are listening on Spotify, make sure to rate and review as your feedback is always greatly appreciated. If you want to stay up to date on all of my episodes, you can subscribe to this channel on YouTube or follow along on Spotify and make sure to turn on the bell so you are alerted when new episodes come. You can also find the podcast on Facebook and Instagram at Swing My Heart Podcast and Twitter at Swing My Heart Pod. And you can also check out my merch store on TeePublic, which I will link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next episode. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.